In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can.
Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone. Welcome to the tech zone. We on our tech flow, and it's still a global market in case you didn't know. So many guests, we not trying to impress. Just wanna pass off the info. You could do the rest. See, there's no escaping tech. It's part of our lives. Keep every individual connected worldwide. But all this innovation is more than entertainment. It's people like you paving a new way every day. So let your imagination run wild with all the things that you dream about. Cause the tech zone is on now with Paul Amadeus Lane. Blah. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone.
Hello and welcome to the Tech Zone. What's going on? I'm Paul Amadeus Lane. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Great to have you on our show today. We're going to be talking about when you put your products or your electronics in safe mode, is it really in safe mode? If it's not, what can help out? We're also going to be talking about the IoT, the Internet of Things. Are there technologies out there that can make this process a little less, confusing? So we're going to be talking about that in the show. And we're also going to touch on something that's very serious, that technology is definitely playing a huge role. If we have a family member or we ourselves are in a rest home or a care facility, there's something out there that I think is going to save a lot of lives out there. So we're going to be talking about that here on the show as well. So remember, you can always connect with me, PaulAmadeusLane.com. We can chat it up. We can talk about it. And don't forget, also download the app, the Tech Zone apps. If you go to your Google Play Store, you want to search Tech Zone Paul Amadeus Lane. In the iOS, you have the iPhone or the Apple product. You can go and search for Tech Zone Paul Amadeus Lane. That's how you can keep track of all the episodes, some other great things that we have going on as well. So we have a lot of things that we're going to talk about on the show. What I wanted to start off and talk about right now before we talk about if your devices are really in safe mode and how you can save electricity with different innovation out there, I want to talk about the streaming wars. They are heating up and heating up fast. I don't know if you checked up the report, but last year, DirecTV and AT&T lost a lot of customers. Millions of customers are walking away and doing some streaming services. And if you are on that streaming bandwagon, I'm like on the fence. I have streaming service and also have DirecTV. The problem that people are facing right now is that with all these different streaming services that you get a la carte, that you're spending just as much as money as you were when you had the subscription services. But that may be okay with you because you're getting content that you want without paying for things that you don't need. But if you look at just how this is really becoming a game changer, I think you're going to see a consolidation of the streaming services pretty soon. If you look at some of the casualties, some of these streaming services where some of these original shows are being canceled. And this is where I see an opportunity where the streaming services can learn from a company called Legion M. You may be familiar with Legion M. Legion M is a company that's owned by the fans. And they have put on a lot of different, I don't want to say funding events, but they have funded a couple of films out there, fan-related. So it's not up against the grain of how much money that company needs to make something viable. The fans are putting in the money, so it's really the enjoyment of the project that the fans are able to look at. What if these streaming services like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Disney Plus, and others out there, if I If I forgot about you, please forgive me. CBS All Access. What if they open it up to the fans, that fans can be able to support some of these streaming shows to keep them on the air, and make the fans kind of like part owner of the different shows? I think you'll see a lot of shows stay on the air that fans will really want to see. Why did I say that? I'm giving game away, and the saying, right? Game is sold and not told. So I need to bottle that up. But I'm gonna deal with that more on my entertainment show coming up soon about some of the ideas that I have. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give away free game, but you know what I'm talking about. But the streaming wars is alive and well, and what's going to happen? We're definitely going to find out about that. All right, so when you put your devices in safe mode, are they really safe? What's some innovation out there that can help us to make sure that safe mode really means safe mode? I had an opportunity at CES 2020 recently to talk with a company that's doing just so.
Amadeus, how are you, my friend?
I'm very good, Paul. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being a guest on the show, and thank you for telling me how to pronounce your name correctly, because I kind of butchered it earlier, but great to have you, my friend. How's CES going for you?
Yeah, a lot of people, and as I told you, sometimes you get lucky and you catch a good one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I kind of try to explain a little bit about the innovation that you guys have, but why don't you let us know about Safe Token and what's it all about?
Yeah, it's all about reducing the standby energy that electronic device consume in standby mode to really zero. Because most of people, they don't know, but a TV in standby, it's still consuming energy, and it can be a lot if you add everything up. $80 billion a year of wasted energy. So our purpose, our mission with Safe Token is to reduce the consumption to really zero.
And tell me why we as consumers out there don't realize that when things are in safe mode or in standby mode, that it's really still consuming energy. Because we think, oh, if it's in standby mode, it's fine. But try to educate us on that, of what the real issue is.
It's really easy to understand, actually, because if you have a TV that is just waiting for you to turn it on, it's waiting for a signal. And this is consuming energy just to have the TV of the electronic device ready to catch the signal when you push the remote controller, for instance. And this is where we have some innovative solution that can actually allow the TV of the electronic device to wake up while being completely passive. So not using energy to listen to an infrared signal or anything, just passive, not consuming anything. That's our trick.
Wow. So tell me, how does it work? How does Safe Token work?
So the idea is actually to send an ultrasound signal that will carry some mechanical energy in the wave that will then resonate in the electronic circuit of the electronic device, and this resonate will create a micro voltage enough to switch on the electronic device. And now you can communicate with infrared if it's a TV, for instance, whatever. But you did the trick by sending enough energy for ultrasound.
Wow. So we have some product here. So we have it on the table. So explain how the product works right there. What we have right there for us.
Yeah. So it's really a breakthrough in terms of innovation solution. It's supposed to be integrated in devices, but meanwhile we did a product by itself to materialize the technology into a first product, and this is a plug that we did, European mode, but you will have before summer the US version, and this plug you can plug on it any device, and with the remote controller, when you click on it, it's like virtually the device that is plugged on it, it's unplugged from the wall, virtually, just by a click. And when you click again, it's virtually like putting it back into the wall. So that's something that can be already used to reduce the energy from any device that you plug on it. And I do see a very valuable benefit, not only in saving energy, but also in saving health, just think of your Wi-Fi box. At night you sleep, but you still have these Wi-Fi waves going to your brain. Maybe you have a baby, it's even more dramatic. But you are just one click away to solve the problem. You click, your box plugged on it, on this zero energy plug, will just switch off. And just another click in the morning and you switch it back. So, it's not just saving a lot of CO2 for the planet, a lot of dollars for your budget, but it can also be saving health to your babies or to yourself.
That's true. That's true. So what made you you guys create this product? What was it because of just all the waste out there? What made you guys create it?
It's because our in-house inventor, is a fanatic of music. And it all started with a guitar and a piano. So Raoul Parianti, the original inventor working with me on this project, played the piano, and he saw on the guitar string that there was some movement. It resonated. And he was like, hey, what if I can use the acoustic signal to give energy to an electronic device? And it came up like that, and then the patent was written. Now it's a global patent pending, and that's the story behind. It's a musical story.
That's pretty interesting. I never would have imagined that a musical story and this happened. Now, is it available now in the United States, or are you taking pre-orders? Let us know how we can get a copy of this, or get the product.
Yeah, we are very happy to work with retailers in the US. Although the product is industrialized in the European version, just by the end of this month, we are expecting the US version before this summer, actually. So if we have interesting people for pre-orders or for organizing to retail in the US, very happy to collaborate. And I guess that by default we will start organizing some pre-order campaign online. We'll still have to organize that. We want to leverage the CES to see in what direction to go and maybe with who and how. So.
And what has been the feedback when people come by? I know you said it's nice when you get one that's really interested in things like that. But what has been the feedback all in all when people come by your booth and they're like, wow, this is pretty cool. Not only here for the United States, but people who come to your booth who are from around the world. Yeah.
So people are frustrated because they want the product right now to retail it in their geographical region. So it means something. It means that there is an interest from retailers, and we do think that they represent the market. So, but we also see very strong interest from the big guys. Big company like big electricity company in France, for instance, very interested in working with us, because they want to save a lot of energy also, and this technology beyond the plug is a very attractive solution for different brands, different companies worldwide. Yeah.
I love it. So how can people find out more information? Is there a website they can go to? How can they continue to connect with what you guys are doing?
You can go on zeroenergy.org. You can go on savetoken.ch website. You can try to Google out something, and you can connect with us. And if you want to license technology, integrate it in your product, we can discuss that. And if you're looking for the plug, I guess we will have very soon something online for redirecting you to pre-orders.
That was pretty interesting, wasn't it? I had no idea of all the things that can happen when your devices are in safe mode. And a huge shout out to our friend Matthias Vanoni from Safe Token. A lot of things to think about, isn't it? All right, when we get back, we're going to look at the Internet of Things, look at some technologies out there that can make it a little easier interface for not only for the folks at home, but also for businesses out there as well too. We'll be right back, more Tech Zone. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone.